call me that all the time.
Yeah, well, there's a story behind it, okay. It was 1975 when you were introduced to the Kenmore office. I can remember you as the shy, yes, hard to believe, young woman with big glasses, which was the style back then.
Although, look at the picture.
Although my first impression was that you were shy, I found out quickly that you were there to increase your business and needed a large company than you were with to do that. You immersed yourself into the office culture and became an integral part of the office. I believe the office had about 15 agents at the time, and we all knew each other very well. 2 years later, I was made manager of the Amherst office. Hunt only had 3 residential offices then, maybe about 40 residential agents. After 3 years in Amherst, Stewart asked me to return to the Kenmore office as their manager, and Peter Hunt took over the Amherst office. I remember quite vividly that the 3 big producers in the office, Joe Militello, Peter Mancuso, and you, all of you were smokers at the time and didn't like my new policy that you could only have 2 floor times per week. I knew your goal was to be very selective of buyers and really concentrate on call-in listings. After an hour, my secretary buzzed me and asked if I was all right, to which I responded, I was fine and I hadn't given in to their demands for floor time. She responded that wasn't why she was asking about my well-being. She couldn't see me anymore through the smoke. A few weeks later, you asked me to lunch, very nice of you, and then informed me that you were transferring to the Williamsville office. I hated the thought of you leaving. However, as you explained, you wanted to be the top agent at Hunt, and the average sale price in Williamsville was twice the average price in Kenmore. Although I was disappointed, I understood your motivation. The experience gave me resilience and experience to always encourage people, not just agents, to take a course to their self-betterment, even if it meant them moving on to other opportunities. Thank you. Both our lives took many turns. You moving to Williamsville, marrying George Young, and getting Mark into the business, all great things. I ended up leaving the Kenmore branch, becoming the GM and marketing director. About 10 years later, Hunt merged the Williamsville Village office and the Williamsville North office into the Williamsville Clarence office into a new office in Sheridan Meadows Office Park. The office had around 130 agents and was too big for just one manager. I was asked to help Carol Grieco and continue oversight of the compliance and legal issues for the company. Amazingly, 20 years after you left me in the Kenmore office, I was your manager again. I don't know if many of the agents today understand how successful you were. I am sure you were either the top agent in Western New York or one of the top 2 or 3. One year you sold almost $10 million of properties, which would be valued at over $30 million today. You secured some of the very large accounts for them, for you and the company. The Buffalo Stallions, for those of you that aren't familiar.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So remember.
They used to come to our house for dinner.
Which is so, I bet you my neighbor was down there too then.
Yeah.
You know,
We talked about that,
yes,
yeah.
yes. DuPont, Forest Builders, and Wilson Great Batch, to mention a few. Your mark on Western New York real estate is and has been tremendous. Although I couldn't be there with you today, I hope you know that I have always been there and will continue to be there for you. God bless, and I toast to all of your achievements. Love you.
When I heard he wasn't coming, I cried and I yelled at him.
It's not hard for you.
I said, "You have no right to do that." It was his vacation time in Lake Placid. The kids are all coming. I said, "Oh, all right, I guess that's a good enough excuse." So then when I saw him Thursday night at our awards banquet, I just have to prove a point. Mildred Red. We talked about that he's gonna send flowers. I said, he will send flowers, I know he will, because he took care of me when I got my, what did I get?
The Realtor Associate?
Realtor Associate of the Year. And he said he brought red roses with me then. I thought they were yellow, but I guess they were red, and here they are.
No.
I have beautiful red roses, which I will treasure, and I will thank him, and I hope he's having fun skiing down in Lake Placid. He was skiing Thursday morning, the day of our awards banquet. And he came back? And he came back to ski here, or rather, come back to the awards banquet. That whole thing that she read is so true. And I remember Peter always said, when she finishes one, or doesn't like it anymore, or doesn't work out anymore, she's on to the next. And she always resolved, I always, what's the word I'm looking for? I just kept going, and I knew.
Resilient.
Hmm?
Resilient.
Yeah, you're right, and I just kept going, and if this didn't work anymore, I went on to something else and made sure it did work. And I had a ball, and that's what he's doing, and I can't be any prouder than my son. And then Peter is his. My daughter is beautiful, she does her own thing. She takes care of me when I need somebody in that
Very
room with
big
me
job.
that's gonna give me she's there, I know, when I was the hairdresser of the year. Yeah, she took care of me all during COVID, I had my hair done with her and.
That I couldn't do.
The